What if Corona could speak like a man? Vishnu Singh Rai attempts to answer it in his poem Corona Says. Hi, I'm Sanjeev and you all are welcome to my channel. Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan, China. Soon, the whole country China was affected by it. Coronavirus took the form of pandemic and it spread all over the world soon. All the countries of the world were affected by this virus. There was an alarming increment in COVID cases in all the countries. Corona brought a halt in human activities, and this poem, Corona Says, is set in this very context. Beginning with the poet Vishnu Singh Rai, he is a Nepalese poet. He was the professor of English language education at Tribhuvan University. He has written extensively in both Nepali and English language. He is also known as the poet of human emotions. His major works include Martyrs and Other Stories, Realities, No Dana Pari, which is a travelogue, and Paheli, written in Nepali language, is a novel. The speaker of this poem is coronavirus itself. That means the poet, using the technique of personification, has given human qualities to the virus. The addressee is human beings. Coronavirus in this poem is talking to human beings. The poem is composed in free verse. Altogether, there are 7 stanzas. And so far as the central idea is concerned, this poem can be interpreted as the criticism of man for their ill treatment of nature. Let's see the poem stanza-wise. First and second stanza. Stop crying, oh man, stop cursing me and listen. I did not come here of my own free will. I was invited. Believe me, I had no choice but to visit you. How many lives were lost because of me, you count. But have you ever counted how many have died so far because of you and your words? The poem begins with the imperative tone of the speaker, Corona. It commands human beings to stop crying. The reference of crying implies the miserable condition of human beings caused by Corona. Though human beings are in miserable condition and cursing Corona for their misery, Corona rejects such blame and clarifies that it has not come to the world on its free will. Rather, he came to the world after an invitation. Now a question is likely to arise. Who has invited him? In fact, Corona has been invited to the world by the irrational and harmful activities of human beings. In other words, Corona is the byproduct of man's ill treatment to nature. The speaker, Corona, has the tone of rage against man. It severely criticizes man for their irrational activities throughout the poem. Towards the end of the second stanza, Corona raises 2 questions. Man count the death caused by Corona, but what about the death caused by man's war? Men are silent to this question. In fact, war has caused more death than Corona, but man ignored this fact. In fact, the questions, have you ever counted how many have died so far because of you and your wars? It's an example of rhetorical question with an implication of the answer that men have never counted such death. Corona is critical of man's nature of finding fault in others rather than seeing their own fault. Now the third stanza. You call yourself the crown of creation? What about the others? Those who fly in the sky, those who live in the ocean, those who crawl on the earth, and those the source of your oxygen. You think they all are your slaves, who you can sell or kill at your will. The criticism of man continues in the third stanza too, in which Corona severely criticizes man's superiority. Men think themselves as the most superior creature of the universe, or what Corona says, the crown of the creation. Human beings, they have no feeling for others. They don't care. Those who fly in the sky, a reference to the bird or aerials. They don't care about those who live in the ocean, a reference to the fish or aquatic animals, or those who crawl on the earth, a reference to the terrestrial animals, and the source of your oxygen, a reference to the forest. That means man does not care about others, including birds, fish, other animals on the earth, as well as forest, nature, and trees. Evoking master-slave imagery, Corona blames that men consider themselves as master and others as their slaves, whom they can kill and sell at their own will. In fact, Corona is critical of anthropocentrism, or man at the center of the universe belief. Don't blame me. I just wanted to show you how clean the blue sky looks without dust and smoke. I wanted you to realize how caged animals feel in a zoo. I came not to give you a test. I came so that Mother Earth could have a little rest. Corona also shows its bright aspects in the 4th and 5th stanza. It has not only affected all the aspects of human life, but also has brought some positive changes. Since all the activities came to a halt after Corona outbreak, environment turned out to be clean and green, as suggested by the reference of the clean blue sky without dust and smoke. Likewise, Corona forced the people to remain at home, restricting their freedom and mobility, which has made people realize how caged animals feel. Similarly, Corona has provided the Mother Earth a little rest. You claim that you know everything. I just wanted you to know yourself. The earth is not your property alone. It is as much ours as yours. In the 6th stanza, Corona once again attacks human beings for their claim of boundless knowledge. Though human beings claim of their extensive knowledge, Corona has made them realize how limited their knowledge is. Corona advocates the theme of universalism, suggesting that the earth is the shared home of all the creatures. Therefore, men are wrong when they claim that earth is their property only. Sure, I'll depart one day, but remember, there are many others like me. They will come too. If you don't get rid of your inflated ego, you'll be back to your cave time that you endured long, long, long ago. Towards the end of the poem, Corona comes up with a warning for human beings. It also says that it will go from the world one day, for sure, but if human beings continue their ill treatment of nature with their inflated ego, then many other viruses, yes, many, then many other viruses are sure to attack the world. The continuation of irrational and harmful activities of human beings would stop the progress of human civilization and would push human civilization back to the primitive age in which man would be once again living their life in the caves. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you are new to my channel and have not subscribed my channel yet, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.